If you want to have a car that is made by 3 different brands, Skoda, Seat, then we have for you today a VW Up. So this one is from 2013 and it is a cheer up finish in this really nice silver. This car comes equipped with halogen headlights, halogen daytime running lights, halogen blinker and halogen fog lights, no park distance control, just the VW badge, wheel caps with lots of damage because of city driving. These wheels are 14-inch. The fuel cap you have to open with a key like this, which is quite unique. And then, like this, you have your fuel cap. At the rear you can find a rear wiper, VW badge with a button to open this tiny little trunk. Nice shutting sound, and next to the glass 5th door you have a halogen rear light. Normal grab handles to open your car. Let's see how the egress and ingress is. Actually, pretty nice. I have now hopped behind the steering wheel. Talk about the steering wheel. Leather wrapped with no buttons, just a VW klaxon, like this. Behind the steering wheel we have analog gauge cluster. Over here we have optional infotainment screen of the VW Up, which is made by Garmin. And you can select here your car info, navigation, media and phone. Below that, manual climate system, radio with CD player and aux, 5-speed manual, 12-volt socket and manual handbrake like this. Let's talk about space. Again, my dopper fits over here quite loosely, I have to say. Another cup holder over here, you can rest your arm because we don't have armrest. Door pocket space, not big. Glove box, not damped, just falls down. And the general build quality of the interior is actually, I have to say, pretty nice. I mean, you have here some bare metal. Let's talk about the seats with fixed headrest, but they are heated and they sit actually quite well. So let's test the second row. Just a 2-door car, so let's test the egress and ingress of the second row. You have to be quite not fat at all. I'm trying to sit behind myself, but even I cannot fit over here. As you can see, there is not a lot of space back here. My knees are touching the seat. I have a speaker over here, single cup holder for my dopper, and Isofix over here. No armrest, not even a light, just this is all I got. I got a little hook over here. Yeah, baby. Under the hood we can find a 1-liter MPE engine. It's a 3-cylinder engine from the EA 211 family. Multi-point means no direct injection, just a port injection. We have hydraulic variable valve timing over here, 60 horses, 95 Nm of torque. Alright, this is the key of the VW Up. Same one up on the Bugatti Chiron, actually, because Bugatti is a Volkswagen product. Let's bring the 3-cylinder to life. And we will immediately talk about the NVH because it's getting really loud in here. The NVH of this car is actually not good. You will hear it for yourself. You can hear the rain coming down. The tire noise is really loud. The wind noise is quite loud as well. So let's go for it. I need to scream actually to make the video because it's Dutch weather like this and it's really extreme over here. And the NVH already said is really poor of VW Up, but yeah, it's a small car with no sound deadening, so it's what it is. So now let's talk about the chassis. The VW Up, Seat Me and Skoda Citigo are built on the Volkswagen NSF platform, which means New Smile Family. This platform is shared with those 3 cars, and I have to say it's nicely stiff and the steering feel is amazing. I mean, I'm driving now in really harsh weather, as you can hear, and the Up is really stable. The suspension of the car is McPherson strut on the front and torsion beam at the rear, and it does actually quite good stuff to be stable. Let's not to fall off a cliff right now here because it's quite slippery. Oh my god. It's on the camera, that's it's crazy slippery. The weather is so harsh actually that we can lose traction with 60 horses. Look at this, look at the traction control. I mean, that's insane for Holland. So we have to drive very carefully because, you know, we are skilled drivers. All right, we are moving. And let's talk about the shifter. You can get this with a 5-speed manual like we have, or you can get it with an ASG gearbox, which is robotized and manual. I think the 5-speed is better because you have to do it yourself, but it's more responsive, it's quicker. Now let's test the engine presentation if we want to overtake someone. 60 horses is enough to overtake some bikers. And past this Kia, it's really narrow here, but luckily we have narrow car as well. Alright, the gearbox feels actually quite nice. From third to fourth, feels really nice. The fifth is a little bit, I would not say grimy, but it feels a little bit weird. But I don't know if it's the owner who drove this car or is the gearbox from a factory like this. But the engine is actually quite enough for this car. I mean, it's not really fast. We did the 0 to 100. Yeah, it's your city car, you not want to have a fast one. You can get this car in different versions. You can get it as Seat Me, Skoda Citigo, you can get even the VW UP GTI with 115 horsepower and 200 Nm of torque, which is really fun. Actually, I do recommend that one. And the steering rack is same in this one as in GTI, and the steering feel is really nice. As you can see, we have some nice corners. And I have to say, because the wheels are on the corners of the car, it feels really stable on the road. We will do some higher speed cornering, not really a high speed, 60 kph, but it feels like you're going 100 in here. But the car is really stable. The McPherson strut suspension does a really great job. Torsion beam at the rear, not really impressive. We have even a speed bump over here, so we will test out the suspension with 60. How does it feel? A little bit of creakiness, but it handled quite well. Let's talk about the sound system of the car. This one is packed with 6 speakers, 2 tweeters on the A-pillar and 4 door woofers. Now actually at the back we don't have even a door, but you can get this even with 4 doors. How does it sound? Mediocre. I think it's a D tier. It's not E tier like the Fiat was, but it's a D tier. The bass is not really deep. There is some upper bass. The mids coming through actually quite nicely, but the highs, you have to really high crank up your treble setting to get those tweeters actually some music out of them. So it's a D tier, nothing special. But, and that is a big Beats but, you can get this with Beats audio, and that will give you 7 speakers. And that 7th speaker is a subwoofer in the trunk. I have not heard that, but you can go for it. This navigation over here, made by Garmin, yeah, it's a little bit outdated. You cannot cast Apple CarPlay on it or something like that. It will get the job done like your board computer. And what we have about some comfort? No, actually none. We don't have lane keep assist, we don't have adaptive cruise control, we don't even have the regular cruise control in here. We have heated seats, the front two, not the rear ones, and they get quite toasty, which is really nice. But actually that's it. You can get air conditioning, does quite a good job, but that's it. Oh, something funny. You have just one switch over your windows over here, so I cannot open the passenger window because I don't have the switcher. I have to completely lean over like this to open it, which is something to mention. The mirrors are electrically controlled, and the steering wheel can just only go up and down, not telescopically. Alright, do I recommend the VW UP Cheer Up from 2013? It's actually quite fun car, and I do recommend it. Yeah, buy it second hand for like 5 grand, then you have quite fun car. Do the maintenance well, because it's a German car, so it's maintenance not free, but it's quite fun. So we will see you next time. Like and subscribe, and maybe next time we will have another VW or misschien a BMW. You don't know.